Hello everybody, I'm Joseph. Today we're going to talk about dependency inversion principle. So actually, lately I just joined the interview, and during the interview we talk about interviewer, and they complain a little bit because the candidate usually during the interview when some interview ask them what is a solid principle, mostly they answer first two principle, which one is single responsibility and open close principle. But when I come to about other principle, candidate usually don't care. So actually that's why today we talk about this dependency inversion deeply, and just let's first read the definition. After that, talk about on it. Quick stop. If you like such a video, if you haven't subscribed yet, and no like. So, dependency inversion principle. High-level modules should not depend on low-level modules, and both should depend on abstraction. Abstraction should not depend on detail. Detail should depend on abstraction. So first, just come to read the care about first one. What does mean high-level module? So high-level module basically is which one depends the other modules, which one calling other module is basically high level modules, and it could be changed. For instance, right now for in the process service depend user access, and actually automatically according user access process service is high level modules, and depend user access which one is low level module. So actually this dependency inversion principle warn us this it shouldn't be depend. So let's check, like visualize in the here access process service is high level modules and tightly coupling with user access. So why what is important, what is problem in the here problem? Actually let's say we have new feature, let's say new feature come, and we say okay, in the access process method, what we call a user access method. But in the future, let's say we need to call admin access, we need to call employee access, we need to call different access, and there is have different type. So in this case, task come to us and we have to do something. So what we have to do, we have few scenario about that. First scenario, we can come to with user access and change the here logic, put the if else statement, if work if in this case work like that, if other case else other case work like that, and it really tired. Yes. Or we say okay, I don't want to change user access because it already working, I want to change access process. Therefore what we have to do it, we have to basically again put the if else statement or delete this line 9 and say okay, let's create the new method for admin access or employee access and create the new business logic. But if let's say we delete this line and create the like new access and say okay, everything it's okay, but in the future we have to create the new method and just for user access or just for employee access. All case this really tired because process access user access tightly coupling, and it hard change. But in the dependency inversion, say us okay, let's just visualize, say us you don't need the tightly coupling, just user access which one low level module, access process service which one high level module should depends one abstractions. So basically let's create the here and say okay, here user access. Okay, and one more arrow. So and user access, let's edit the here and say I hope I can do it. Okay, access service impl here, let's say interface. Okay, Actually, dependency inversion principle say yes. You need the depends one abstraction. Which one is abstraction? Access service impl. Which one is other modules? Access process and both depends this one. So what happened? Let's coding and say what happened. What is different between first visualize and last visualize? So let's create the which one we say access service impl. It should be abstraction. For this case we say interface, and in the interface let's growing this, that's perfect, and say void and access. Let's say access for now. Okay, let's say access. So right now we say okay, access service which abstraction. Abstraction should depends user access, right? Because we say in the definition we say both should depend abstraction, and it have to depend abstraction. Which one is access service impl. Actually impl is mistake, right? Impl should be service. I didn't like this name and I wanna change basically is, let's put the interface I access. We say I access, it will be better I guess for now. So I access should override access method and say okay, I am from access. So right now we come to here and say okay, I don't need depends here. I don't need depends here. I'm just from I access and access, say access, and access will come and say access. Okay, right now, okay, what happened? We changed the like that and say okay, if in the new feature, let's say admin access come in the game, what will happen? Admin access implement I access service implement and say sought it is from admin access service. Basically that's it. We literally don't need to do anything. New feature is come for admin access, implement new one. For employee access, implement new one. We don't need to modify the method in which one we mention in the open close principle. We don't need to modify the methods. Yes, okay, process. We don't need to modify here. Why? Because basically I say okay, access in the future I need to call for admin access. I say okay, let's call admin access, that's it. Or let's call basically which one we have more, user access, that's it. We need the user access. For in the future employee access, that's it. Just call method, give the in like class, and is really easy for change the code, is really easy. Other without dependency inversion probably you will spend like few days for finish this task, but for this one few hours it is enough. Depends, we can change very easily. And also let's come for second one, say abstraction should not depend details should depend abstraction. So here abstraction, here is no idea what happened in the access. There is no idea, and actually there is no any detail, and therefore we actually basically apply second one, and everything is clear right now. Everything more maintainable, more readable, like this. And right now I'm just for dependency inversion. This is my last words. So I hope this video is informative, and see you next video.